This is the study where people study. Yeah. I got the Eagle lectern because to me it's the only useful one. I have the noob globe because when I get some more levels I'm gonna upgrade it to the fancy spinny one, and then it'll be fancy and spinny. Okay, so the telescope is pretty boring, but it's fun if you want to do the booty bounce, which I'll show you right now. This is the booty bounce. Let's do that one more time. The booty bounce. Okay, let's go downstairs. This is the quest hall, which is not very quest-like. You got a few maps, a bookshelf, some pictures, a glory, Excalibur. It's pretty lame. This is my first teleport room, which will let me tele to Varric, Canifis, and Camelot. Or if I want to eavesdrop, I can scry those teleport spots like this. I think I'll scry Camelot because there's always noobs turning magic there by elking or constant teleporting like that noob. So this is always fun. This is my butler's bedroom. It's almost like my room, but he gets some of the cheaper stuff because he's a noob. This is the parlor. There's not much to say about this room, but I can say that I have every damn book in Runescape on those two bookshelves. This is my costume room. I love the costume room because it saves bank space. Some of you may know that I'm trying to fill all these up, and I will eventually. All but the toy box because I started to play RuneScape a few months after the rubber chicken came out, and I really wanted a rubber chicken because I wanted to cock slap people, but I'll never have a rubber chicken. The only things I got filled right now is the armor case, the fancy dress box, and all the level 1 treasure chest stuff. So one day I'll have them all filled and maybe I'll make a whole new video on my costume room. This is my second teleport room, which will let me tele to Artie, Fally, and Lumbridge. Again, if I want to eavesdrop, I can scry those teleport spots. I think I'll scry Lumby this time because a lot of noobs who die in the wild or anywhere else respawn there. Or you have a bunch of noobs standing around asking for free stuff. Like that noob. So this is fun if you're really bored. This is my throne room. I decided to put the skeleton chairs in because I think they're awesome looking, and I don't really want the demonic chairs. Not only because it's around 25 mil, but everyone's going to have them eventually. So I'd rather drop 6 mil for these chairs and buy another rare. The greater cage is kind of annoying because it shows the pixel character half inside and half outside the cage. And that bothers the hell out of me. But at least you get some options like release the nub, or expel the nub from your house, or teleport the nub somewhere, or my favorite, drop the nub into his or her certain death. Of course, certain death means that the only way out of my dungeon is by dying, unless I have challenge mode off. This is my dungeon. Since I'm only 83 construction, I could only build 26 rooms, so I had to make it work, and of course I had to make it look good. This is where you go when I drop you into my oubliette, the fire pit. I like the fire pit the best because it's hot, and it really burns, and it's hot. So basically my dungeon really isn't that big, but it's homey and I'm sure people will enjoy it. So let's take a walk. The floors have a bunch of hidden traps that you can't see because I have challenge mode off. I don't want to get owned in my video. So I'll pass my baby red dragon and my noob dog and all these annoying doors and my spider, and then we come to my junction with another baby red dragon. This is my treasure room. This is where my steel dragon was. Unfortunately, I loaned my dragon to Fat Wrecked and he won't give it back now. He named it Fluffy and they bonded, so I'm not going to tear that relationship apart. I'll get another one eventually. This is my second combat room. I put a combat ring in and I thought this would be a nice addition to my dungeon when PvP mode is on. So I'll have a bunch of people down here killing each other if they could even make it to this room. And last but not least, we have a second altar room. I didn't feel like spending a few mil on another gilded altar, so that's why it looks so noobish. This is just another place to recharge your prayer if you're trapped down here while playing around or fighting other people. Well, this is my house. I hope you liked it. Maybe you can come over sometime and die. Anyways, you all don't have to leave, but you can't stay here. So,